You know, is this really the message that the Democrats want to run on for November? Is it really going to help them? Whatever happened to this sort of blue-collar, hardworking Democrat? Joining me right now is Tom Borelli from the Conservative Review and Capri Cafaro from American University. She also happens to be from Ohio. Tim Ryan, I know, is someone that you're a big fan of there. And he really is on this crusade to work for that average middle American hardworking individual. Right. He doesn't talk about socialism, but he talks a little bit more about making sure that people can get access to work. What's the difference right now between, say, him, you, and you know, the young woman from Queens and Elizabeth Warren?
You know, I think that this is an issue between the coasts and the middle of the country, you know, between being disconnected from the daily lives of what I would call real Americans. Not to say that people in Queens, the Bronx, or Massachusetts are not real Americans, but the American experience is very different. And I can tell you, as a former legislator, a former state senator from the state of Ohio, when I was dealing with constituents when we had 11, 12, 13, 14% unemployment, and they would come and they would ask about benefits, they hated it. They didn't want it. They wanted a job. They wanted retraining. They didn't want assistance. And so, you know, income inequality, as, you know, Elizabeth Warren pointed out, yes, it's an issue. But the Democrats need to be prepared to address how we are going to actually solve the problem of income inequality. And socialism is not the answer for most everybody. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that this woman is
such a rising star.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not good for us because it's not reflective, I think, of the core values of our party.
You know, Tom, I grew up, viewers heard me tell this story before, in New Hampshire. My father came from a very big Irish Catholic family, 8 kids. And you were a Democrat like you were Irish, like you were Catholic. And that's how I grew up. I mean, there was never any doubt. You had to be a Democrat because you were Irish and you were Catholic, and that was just the deal. But that generation was also an incredibly hardworking generation, and none of them wanted a handout for anything. They wanted to work. My grandfather wanted to go and work every day and take care of his 8 kids. Walk me through what's happened to those folks. Are they still there in the party? Has the Democratic Party just deserted them?
I think to a large extent the Democratic Party has deserted the hardworking men and women of the United States. And that's what President Trump really appealed to. And that's why he won Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. He's for the working class. And the Democrats have given that up. Now they're just really left with the really progressive fringe left.
But if you want to win, right? Like, let's say you want to win. Yeah, wouldn't you say, gosh, that didn't really work last time around, and Donald Trump just scooped up all those former Dems?
They're doubling down. I would say doubling down on stupid, to be really frank about it. And look at former President Obama. He's talking about universal basic income. You can't see a bigger difference between Republicans and Democrats than that. President Trump is working with big business, trying to get them to train workers, because there's 6 million people, 6 million job openings. So big business wants the workers. They're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart.
What's the problem? I mean, why can't they understand?
Here's what I think might be happening here. I think that, number one, the infrastructure of the party does not have representation from the rest of you know, sort of the country. You know, you have Tom Perez and Keith Ellison at the head of the Democratic National Committee, you know, so that's more the progressive wing that is dealing with the infrastructure. The other thing is that when you think about who the donors are to the Democratic Party, they are more likely than not coming from the uber progressive wing, not from the guys that could maybe give $25 at you know, the fish fry for the, you know, county Democrat Party. So they're going to pander to the people that are going to give them the bucks.
Like Tom Steyer, the billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's, they're feeding the progressive left, and then they get more and more active.
Well, for their own good, they ought to listen to you guys. All right, Tom, Capri, thank you so much. Good to have you here.